Hey YouTube friends, this is Matty B, Matty Ice, the Stolen Earth rock star, coming at you live from the Nantucket Cemetery. So, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this video, or even if this video is going to make it anywhere, but I'm going to give it a try. And basically, the theme of the video is the idea of the information age that we live in and distractions. How easily, like, when the flat Earth thing, regardless of what they say about it, it's taking off, and it's constantly gaining traction, right? Thing is if there wasn't actually people out there on a disinformation campaign, literally their job is literally to trail behind flat earthers and just try to discredit them, right? So we know there's that going on, right? So we had, the flat earth is starting to explode, and then they come up with, no forests on flat earth, right? They instantly take some completely different idea and just attach flat earth to it, right? And you have certain entities who I believe are part of actual organizations that gain a bunch of subs, they gain a bunch of people, a bunch of listeners, and then they start telling them to drink their pee. Could you imagine? What if somebody told you a year ago that you would get into some stuff on the internet, and because of somebody else's influence alone, from the internet, somebody else's influence, you would piss in a glass and drink your own? If somebody told any of you that may be watching that actually fell for that thing, like, oh yeah, I'm going to be the healthiest person in the world and drink my urine. And if you want to claim Dr. Sebi said that he fasted for 30 days and his urine was 100% clear like water, and then he said he decided to drink it. I'm not sure, I don't know anything about that, but from the outside looking in, it's just like, you guys got into the flat earth, next thing you know, somebody's telling you to drink your pee, and you're doing it, right? Whoa. Okay, so now what's going on? It's Pizzagate, right? Another huge distraction. Now, I'm not going to say that it's not, there's not truth behind it, because there absolutely is truth behind it. Pizza, by the way, is 33 in numerology. But, yeah, it's just another distraction. People who should be spreading the flat earth word or doing flat earth research or coming up with flat earth proofs are trailing into this pedophile ring thing. Okay, great, there's pedophile rings, we know. And it's the same people that want you to think that you live on a spinning ball earth. Same people. They're sick. Why do you think they never die? What's it? Rockefeller just got his third or fourth heart, right? The Queen of England's 375 years old. Doesn't look like she's ever going to die. The rumor is that they drink children's blood. And supposedly by doing that, you gain their life force. Maybe it's true, but I guarantee you, if that's the case, when you pass through the door from this realm, there's got to be some sort of hell to pay. There's just got to be. It just, maybe not. You got to remember, all of our thought structure, the way we think about justice, crime, punishment, things like that, it's all been indoctrinated into us. All of it. All the stories about the gods, it was our way of conveying what we think was going on. I don't know if there's gods or not. I believe that there's a single consciousness, and we're all part of that same exact single consciousness, like a dream. I believe that we are inside our dream. So if you die, it's like you wake up. You realize that it's been you all along. There was no Matty Ice. There was no any of that. You know what I mean? It's like when you have a dream, you create the people and the places. When you wake up, it was just you all along. I believe that we're in something like that. But, and if that's the case, then it explains a couple things like the law of karma, how if you're putting bad out there, it's got to go somewhere. That bad energy has to go somewhere. I believe that we have these, like a, for lack of a better word, like a gravitational pull, where it's like those of us that are mischievous, that have always been mischievous, I guess I'll use that word, we're drawn to others that are mischievous. Like it just, we wind up linking up together. And then of course, how many times you remember your parents telling you, I don't like you hanging out with that kid. The two of you together is just bad news, right? So I believe that there's a lot of that going on a large scale. Now, all the assholes have found each other and they've all linked up together, and it's basically them against us. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't even know that it's them against us. A lot of us really think that they want to protect us and they give a good goddamn about our well-being. No. Nope, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. In fact, it's the exact opposite. They would like a huge portion of us just gone, dead. And then the rest would be enslaved to serve them. And that's the truth. That is the truth. That's what, when you think of evil or diabolical mind, once you have everything, what more could you want? And the answer is more, always more, control, power. And those who have power are not going to relinquish it. And they're really just digging their feet right into the ground with this, as far as just eroding away our rights. And nobody even sees it. Nobody even sees it coming at all. And I believe that, one day there just may be an announcement, just like, oh, by the way, this is how it is, and we own you, and you're gonna do what we say. You know how easy it is to make somebody do what you want them to do? I mean, it's not hard at all. You just go grab somebody they love and put a knife to their neck and watch what they'll do for you. Anything you ask. Unfortunately, people figured this shit out millenniums ago. And I've been looking into a lot of history, things like Genghis Khan. And, like, people heard that they were coming and just laid down their arms a lot of times. They were so scared. I mean, just brutal. How could people be like that to somebody? How could somebody do that, Torture somebody to the point where they're begging you to kill them, and you don't do it, like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know where I'm going with this video. I'm digressing all over the place, but I just wanted to say, fuck the distractions, man. Fuck the dumb shit. When something like this Pizzagate thing comes out and everybody jumps on it, fucking call them out on it. Call it out that it's a distraction. It's, I mean, shit. What do we have 6 months ago? It was a transgender, the bathrooms and blah blah blah. A lone gunman went into a nightclub in fucking Orlando, Florida. Didn't he kill one or two people? No. 50 people he killed. Come on, man. Crazy shit, It seems like some of the false flags have died down, but it's just... like I say all the time, they're getting exactly what they want, and they're doing exactly what they want. They have a fucking plan B and a plan C. They have plenty of contingency plans. Anything we do to combat them, like right now, they're cracking down on fake news. Okay? So they're going to start calling people like you I'd say you and me, but I'm not I just discuss things. I'm not a news broadcaster. This is not a show. This is me just talking to my YouTube friends, basically, But the channels that we watch, like I watch Lisa Haven, I watch Richie from Boston, James Munder. There's a few, where I try to get they're always on current events. You know what I mean? So I try to watch. But see, that's the thing. Those people that we get this information from, they're gonna start calling them fake news. And who knows, maybe they'll start coming up with punishments, jail sentences, basically saying if you get caught dishing out fake news, you go to jail. Well, you know what that means, though, really? That means First Amendment is gone, done. And it's like, I honestly think that they could roll through right now and stomp the First Amendment out and just tell people you don't have the right to speak out. And people would go for it. They'd just say, no, you don't have the right to speak out. We got to keep this country safe. It's all about being safe. It's all about being safe. Build a wall, build a fence, lock them in. I don't ever want. I'm glad I didn't live in any other time. A lot of times I'd wish I could have been like 16, 17 years old in 1969. Oh, that would have been great. But I'm not. I didn't. I'm here. I'm 39 years old in 2017, and what an